Yeah, but I must say, just to hook into this, I'm going to show you. I have a coin, and I bought this, which I'm not a complete fan from the Daily Stoic, but and this is exactly what I want to get into. It's called the idea of this is called Memento Mori. Remember that
you're carrying this around you.
I'm carrying this around, yeah, to remind myself that I will die. I could leave right now. That's what it says on the back of this coin. And it's like a big heavy coin, and every now and then I play with it, and it's a nice reminder. Sometimes I forget it, you know.
What does it mean? I remember I'm going to die. I'm mortal.
Memento Mori, yes, like remember you will die.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, remember death.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's another kind of spell from Stoicism, which is also really cool, and that is closer to Nietzsche as well. So there's some overlap there, I can say, which is amor fati. Amor fati is love your fate. He's kind of it came from Nietzsche, the spell itself, but you can see the same thing in Stoicism, like love your fate, which is why this book is interesting, because this little book here is written by a slave that was a Stoic instead of an emperor like Marcus Aurelius.
Yeah, and it also really ties in with the concept of being grateful, because you are really grateful for right now to have this life, because it's temporary. You're gonna die in the end. You can die anytime. This coin says that. So
The coin has the truth.
remember that it's such a precious gift. You have to hold it in high regard and make the most of it.
Yeah, and I think we mentioned this in one of the previous episodes as well, where gratitude, research shows, is relatively conclusive the best way to deal with dissatisfaction. And there are a couple of studies into this, and Kurt Kozak is his YouTube channel that goes into these things, and they have a great video about this I can recommend. And Stoicism, in a way, I can say is, I don't know how this is for you, but it's a practice of constant gratitude as well. I must admit, you must have had this as well. When you explain these thoughts to some people, it might appear as if it's a very hard, negative, you're going to die, this is all temporary, and in a way, Stoicism is actually a really sweet philosophy, one of love and one of acceptance, I think. But it also has some hard...
Well, that's my first problem with Stoicism. Was when I first heard about it, I was, okay, you're going to die, so, and make most of it, it's like a little bit of a fear perspective, like, okay, you're dead soon, you have to do something.
Right.
Like, are you doing something because you are going to die? Is it fear, or is it more love for what you have right now and it's temporary?
Right, I think Stoicism tries...
But, like, come on, there's like a skull on the coin. It's quite, I can't imagine it's quite, pessimistic.
True. The thing is, and that is what I like, there's like a base truth also in Stoicism, at least they perceive this as a truth, and that is the quality of your life is completely dependent on the quality of your thoughts. And I believe this is true. And I also believe that when I look at this coin, I can go two ways. I can think, shit, I'm going to die. That's really scary,
Or, fuck yeah, I'm going to die.
That's wrong to my
I'm
head.
going to fucking die, and that's amazing.
In a way, actually, yeah, well, I wanted to give it a slightly different twist than celebrate death, but actually, in a way, yes. You can celebrate death through life. You can embrace the fact that you will die by living your life fully and looking at what you've done that day, which I think also nicely ties back into Viktor Frankl. To find a certain purpose and a responsibility to live life the right way, because yes, you will die. That is a fact. So while you're here, look around at what you have and make that into something good.
Great words. Okay, so
they're not mine, but
nice.